What's up, Visuals fam, and welcome back to the channel for yet another tech video. Today we're going to be taking a look at another gaming headset from the folks over at EasySMX, and this one right here is called the V07W. And now if you've been around the channel for a bit, you may remember that we have actually featured a bunch of products from EasySMX. They've been very good to us, including actually the chair that I'm sitting in right now back here. Still sitting in it every day and I love it. Also, I'll go ahead and mention that I'm going to actually be giving away this headset just like the last one I gave away at the end of the video. So be sure to stick around and check the description for information on that. So anyway, let's get right into this headset. Let's go. Are you tired of installing Windows 10 on your PC and seeing this? Only to figure out that you have to pay this to get rid of it? Well, our sponsor URCDKey has you covered. URCDKey has tons of discounted keys for games and software for PC and consoles. They even bundle your favorite OS with software like this bundle for Windows 10 Pro with Office 2016 Pro Plus at a fraction of the price it would cost you at a retail store. And if that isn't enough, you can also use my promo code RAV20 to receive an additional 20% off your purchase, bringing the price of Windows 10 Pro OEM from $15 to just $12. Activating their codes is as easy as installing Windows 10, heading to the activation page in settings, entering your code, and bam, you have an activated Windows 10 license. I use their keys on my own builds and I cannot recommend them enough. Check the links in the video description to learn more. Okay, so once again, getting right into the most important part of the headset, the sound quality. This headset features tuned 40mm drivers, virtual 7.1 channel surround sound, and can be used wirelessly as well as with a 3.5mm input, so you can connect to your internal sound card if you'd like to do that. In my opinion, they actually sound pretty dang good for a $55 headset, and once I got my settings really tweaked in Call of Duty Warzone, I actually didn't notice anything that would make me think that you could not be competitive in games like this with this headset. Now, since this headset can be used wirelessly, let's talk about battery life. So this headset has an 800 milliamp battery, which will give you about 8 hours of playback time. And to recharge this, you're gonna need 2.5 hours of charge time to get it back up to the 4 dots. And the reason I say that is because there is actually a little battery indicator on the right ear cup that lets you know how much charge you still have left. One other item of note before we get into the construction of the headset is that it has a 2.4 gigahertz wireless connection with a USB dongle, and it has a 15 meter or about 50-foot range on it. So I was actually able to put this thing on, wear it around my house, and it only really cut out when I was super far away from my desk in my house somewhere. Now getting into the construction of the V07W, it has a mix of ABS plastic, metal, and faux leather materials. So to be totally honest though, the main whole makeup of this headset is basically plastic, with the exception of the inner adjustment rail on the headband. And speaking of the headband, we have some very soft padding with, again, faux leather covering it, and some very interesting white stitching along the edges. This headband is actually very comfortable, and it didn't give me any hot spots with long gaming sessions. Equally as comfortable are the ear cups. So again, they have some very nice padding inside them, covered by a nice faux leather material, and the ear cups of this headset have an interesting floating design actually, and they're able to move a bit more independently of the outer part of the ear cup to give you that perfect fit on your ears. So speaking of the outer part of the ear cups, they are made of all ABS plastic and have a matte black finish with a couple little designs on them. But in the middle of both of the ear cups is the EasySMX logo and that monochrome RGB lighting that surrounds it. So very interesting design, and what's actually funny here is that when you go ahead and let the RGB fade a little bit, it starts to do its thing, it actually becomes different colors on either side of the headset. I'm not sure why they went with this and decided to do that, but either way, there's still some RGB, and it actually works when the headset is wireless as well. It does not need to be wired in to make the RGB work. And finally, the USB cable is not braided, unfortunately, and also is really not that long. So if you're planning to run this under your desk somewhere so you can hide it while the headset is charging like I usually do, you're gonna need to buy a USB extension. And this headset also comes with a 3.5 millimeter cable, like I said, but again, it's very short, so you'll need an extension for this as well if you want to run it anywhere far away from you. Okay, let's talk about software. Well, there isn't any. I went on their website and looked around and couldn't find anything, so I'm assuming there's no software for this headset. Moving on, so now that you know a bit about the headset's features, let's talk more about the microphone that comes with it now. So, as shown before, it's detachable, flexible, and to attach it to the headset, you just have to line it up and push it in there. As always, this mic will most likely sound the best when it is closer to your mouth, but it also may introduce those plosion sounds we always talk about, so they do give you that little foam screen, and as always, I suggest you use it. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and give this thing a quick test so you can see what kind of quality you will be getting from this microphone. Alright guys, so here we are, we got the headset on with just the mic in the wireless configuration here with the windscreen on, as I said, and this is just me talking normally with no filters or anything applied. This is just right through the microphone itself into the computer, and I'm recording with OBS, and the volume in Windows is turned up to 90% for the microphone. So this is what it sounds like, no filters, anything like that. Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. There you go. Alright guys, so now this is the same thing with all of my EQ filters applied that I normally use in OBS. Like I always say, if you guys want to know what those settings are, I have a video on that. I can even link it up here if you guys want to see it. But yeah, just my usual EQs, so it has a little bit better noise reduction and some more filters to make the sound a little bit different. So let me know what you guys think, and if it sounds any different to you guys, if it sounds better, or you just like the audio coming straight to the microphone. Alright guys, so finally this headset comes in at $62.99 right now on Amazon, and even cheaper at $55.99 on EasySMX's official website. So yeah, as far as compatibility, this headset is compatible with all of your favorite consoles, as well as PC, tablets, and basically any other device as well, since it is USB enabled and it has 3.5 millimeter. So if this headset might be for you and you want to get your hands on one absolutely free from me, just like last time, all you have to do is enter that giveaway. So this one will be the exact same as the last one. So all you got to do is go ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel with those notifications on. Again, I check the analytics all the time, and I know a bunch of you out there that watch the videos are not subbed, so go ahead and hit those sub buttons, and I really appreciate it because it helps the channel grow. Second, go ahead and join that new Discord channel. It is fully revamped with all sorts of new features, and all the giveaways will be posted in there, so you guys will always have some knowledge of what's going on, and you can keep track of them. Anyway, that's gonna go ahead and be it for this one, fam. I'll catch you in the next one. See you guys later.